Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. How is everybody? You guys are the best. Thank you for your beautiful comments. They just absolutely made my day. I just get in the best mood. You guys are the best. Because I have some of my favorite readers that I like to just pop in and see what's going on with them daily, hear their voice get picked up. Truly believe emotions are contagious, so why not start with a good upbeat person that's on your side in the universe that wants to see you doing well and feeling well, which brings us to pause. Because I know for myself, one essential thing is important for me: slow and steady, feeling calm, finding my center. And pause is all about this. May moments of calm sustain you. And in my capacity, sometimes helping couples or helping people, with mindfulness teaching, it's all about, where is your mental space? Like, do you feel hurried? Do you feel like somebody is pressing you? Do you feel like you push yourself a little too hard? Sometimes all we need to do is be like, what does our face look like? What message are we conveying? Do we have a tight, sealed mouth with like angry eyes, or is our jaw relaxed and we're chill? Best time at the coffee shop I ever had today. That song, Upside Down, You're Turning Me? That was on. It was like all this great music, and me and this lady in front of me, we were dancing. We were literally dancing in line at Starbucks, and she looked over me. We both had our sunglasses on. I'm like, killer songs. And she's like, yeah, they are. We were dancing. It was just so good. It was, the Diana Ross was jamming out. It was just the best. And this reminds me, okay, don't try to tackle everything at once. Ask yourself, what's the most important thing to focus on right now? There's a thing, consulting a feelings wheel. When we try to specify what emotions we're experiencing, other than overwhelm, we gain greater emotional clarity that can help us process what we're feeling. So if it's anxiety, why do we feel anxiety? Perhaps we're jumping into the future, wondering how we're going to get on this flight to go to this Christmas gig to blah, 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 all of that. You ever know, sometimes I call it the mind jump, and all of a sudden we're not even in the same month. Of course, when we're not in the present moment, that's not going to be a happy pause for us. That's why I like to really bring something that has a certain scent that I love, or a texture that I love. I have sticks of sage everywhere. I love smelling those. As you can see right in my smelling sage just grounds me and reminds me of all my rituals. Textures, I love abalone and shell. On the inside, I just run my finger over it. Really connect and ask yourself again, like, what do I feel exactly? Is it agitation? Could it be someone's voice? Is the music too loud in this store? Sometimes I'm very sensitive to sound and pitches, and if something is really honkingly loud, it disturbs my calmness, and I'm like, turn that crap down. You know what I mean? It's like, we don't need stuff that's really loud, people that honk. Just asking yourself, where do I feel right now, kind of on this feelings wheel? And are you on your way to something? Are you on your way to see your boyfriend or girlfriend? On your way to work, whatever it is? And what are your thoughts about where you're journeying to? Are they positive? Are you setting yourself up for success by thinking, this is going to be a great day? I must have said that like 5 times today. Like, everywhere I was going, I was so excited. I was going to get my coffee. I was going to the park for a walk. I was about to shoot a video. All of these things, I got pumped up for each thing and was acting like, I was going to a party, and I was, the main celebrant was me. Like, I was just excited. I saw a gold husky today. I love those huskies. Instead of having gray, they have that gold fur. Oh, beautiful. All those little things, just letting the simple things make you feel good. I love this thing I read time too. Create a to not do list, a list of things you're not going to do at this time. I'm telling you, you see it and it's like you relieved yourself of all the pressure. It's the most wonderful thing. In addition to errands and tasks you decide to put off, on this list include things like overthinking, ruminating, and comparing yourself to others. Mine, I rescued myself today from overspending. We're pattern-based creatures, we're habitual. So I after I drop my son off at university, I go for my walk. I sometimes run in this list of a couple stores. But I said, all right, what do you need? You're only going to grab the things you need, and you're not going to make any extra stops at any place, because you will just like, oh, let me have this and let me have that. So don't do that. And I didn't. And then I had more time in the park, and I had more time for that. I also find it's important when we have this journey, may you seek adventure, change your physical environment. I need this. Otherwise, I feel like I'm on the carousel of same thing yesterday as tomorrow as today, all of this. That's why yesterday when I was like, I got to go get in a tree, and I was like, and I went into a beautiful huge garden center, and I must have looked like, I'm telling you, an escapee, because I was like hugging trees. I was freaking out. I was like, oh my God, they have rose bushes. I have straight up conversations with myself. This will look beautiful here. I'm going to put fluorite stones in this. Like, just me, myself, and I, and a couple trees, and it was lovely. But that's it. It's like, get ready for adventure. Do you seek it? Do you seek out new places? Do what you can to interrupt the patterns you're currently experiencing. Try to go outside, move your body, enter a new physical space. Even in a room, I love this. I'll remove certain things. Get all the clutter that you can off your table. And I've found this when I clear my dining room table, clear my workspace, and just put something peaceful and quiet there. For instance, I put these calcite, I always have calcite and selenite cubes around, and I stack them, and all the white looks so peaceful and dreamy. I love it. Things of that nature, which brings us to believe. May the seed deepen your faith. I love belief because it just tells us, we need to recognize, our heart is open to receiving all the love in the universe. All of our thoughts are aligned with our desires. We're gracefully releasing resistance and allowing our desires to flow to us now. But what we need to do is recognize, what are we thinking right now? And do we believe these thoughts? Do we believe we're worthy of this success and abundance and love and all the things that we want and desire in this world? And do we embrace the magic of new beginnings and release the rest? I'll share this with you. It was almost like embarrassing, and I'm not sure if I was saying these things out loud, but I had a personal struggle in the grocery store today because, like most people, I like things that are cheesy, fatty, salty, sugary, and yummy in general. Like, especially fall, there's something about, I want these yummy, cheesy soups. And I picked up this stromboli. It literally had 80 kinds of meats in it. And I picked it up, I put it down. I looked at it again, I picked it up, I put it down. And I said, put that down. I said it out loud. I know I did. And then I put it down. I was having this struggle. And then, I'm not kidding you, I was like, okay, I won't have that. It's bad for me. So then I went and got chicken wings, which of course are great for you. And then I went back and I got the stromboli. It was so funny. And then in my car, I go, okay, but that means you can't have sugar. So no cakes and no this and no that. And I'm not one for usually over consuming things, but I love like heavier comfort foods, especially this thing. But I thought, if anybody had me on camera, like it would just be the Stromboli 101 fight with yourself in the grocery store. It was so crazy. But again, the frequency of my desires is that I'm my healthiest, strongest person. And funnily enough, this was on my way to go exercise. I wanted to pick up a few groceries before I was going to the park to exercise. And I thought, you're going to kind of negate all your exercise that you do if you eat stuff like this. But sometimes I'm just happy to know it's in the fridge, and then I don't necessarily even have to eat it. I could be like, oh, I'll just give this to one of my kids or something. But it's that thing that we have a treat for ourselves. And that's part of the journey too, that, when we see life as adventure and fun in each day, we can take things as they come because we're not jumping too far in the future and we're not inviting in chaos, mayhem, or drama. We are just in our own little happy orbit. And I think now is a great time too, when I've started to do this. If I'm in a little shop and I see something I know somebody will like, I'll start my Christmas shopping. I don't have to wait till December, and when December comes and the stores are mad, I can be completely done. Things of that nature. Charging yourself up for success, setting yourself up for peaceful moments of reflection and meditation. I love it. And definitely opening yourself up to receive all the miracles that are available to us each day. So that is what you're meant to hear today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Love and light.